To recap, we've already played this entire game. If you want to watch the entire playthrough, go check out my other VODs. We are going to be doing a brand new game, and we're going to be trying to get all, or not trying, we're going to get all 6 hearts from Freya. Everything else we've already experienced, we're going to just try and fast forward and skip through. Anything that I think is different because we're dating Freya, we will do it normal speed, just because I really want to see. The plan is to do this all in one stream. If we don't, then there'll have to be a second stream. If you're watching this as a VOD, don't worry, it's all in one video. Let's do it! So, this is our first interaction with Freya.
Elise!
Good morning, Elise. Freya and her, as Ashley puts it, knobby ankles. I think it's just the way her socks bunch up. Evergreen sweetheart. How are you always so cheery, Freya? I'm gonna call it right now. The reason Freya is so cheery because she's actually horribly depressed. This is just the type of game to do that, okay? So, I don't think I'm far off by making that kind of prediction. You took so long, I thought you weren't coming. I overslept a little, I suppose. Didn't get that much sleep last night. Oh, me neither. And all because of that windstorm. Not even my little spring could help me. Oh, spring, not spring, sorry. Oh, she has the nature girl hat. She does. She also has, you know, wheat and barley and a sickle. Like all, you know, stitched into her fucking dress, so. Your sprig? I keep a tiny sprig of lavender under my pillow, you see? Sniffing it helps me sleep better. And it leaves such a lovely... Shut the fuck up! Oh, I'm sorry, Mrs. Wilhelm. We best focus now, Elise. You're the one wittering on, Freya. Date! Time to date Freya! Let's see what she is all about. Can't remember my first video game crush was. I know my first anime crush was Sailor Mars. I guess we'll take that into consideration. I don't even remember what my first anime crush was. My first video game crush was Kairi from Kingdom Hearts 2. Sue me. Elise, I was waiting for you. Waiting for me? I almost forgot to give you this. Oh, that's right. Freya's a fucking giver. Her love language is gift giving. That didn't surprise me in the fucking slightest. You shut up. I also only played Mario games when I was growing up. Ah, so your first crush was Wario. Got it. You mentioned your hands were feeling dry, right? I know we've already read this before, but we'll do it again, just because it's Freya stuff. You didn't have to, Freya. I use it right before bed every night. It does wonders for the skin. I put a little lavender in there, too. Wait, you made this yourself? Of course I did, silly. That's Papa's favorite. His hands are always dry, you see. For those who don't know, her Papa is Gustav, the fucking Chad man. You'd have a knack for this sort of thing, don't you? So I'm told, I suppose. Anywho, I best move along before it gets late. Say, Elise, I was wondering... I'm going to pick some flowers this afternoon up in the mountains. Flowers? I thought maybe you might care to join me? If you'd like. Alright, I'll be there, Freya. Ah, that's wonderful. Have a nice day, Elise. First date with Freya... acquired. Set up. Forthcoming. Forewarned. You know what's up. What's gotten into her? She has a crush on you, dummy! Jesus. Much better. Elise. I'm so glad you made the time. Okay, Elise. Fucking calm down with the laughter. I was curious about the maypole, I suppose. Come now, I've been picking some flowers. Won't they wilt if you pick them now? Okay, they both have evil laughs. I'm still playing with the colors. Papa's lending me a hand to dress the maypole, and Mrs. Mary Lee and Mrs. Linda, too.
Freya!
Damn, there's voice lines I've never heard before. Might as well invite all of Kieferberg to dress it at this rate.
Oh, right.
Why don't you help too, Elise? Me? You could spend the night on Friday. We would... wow. And we could do it all... Wow, I hate English. And we could all do it together. I'm not too certain. Oh, it'd be so much fun to have you. I'm not so good with that kind of thing, Freya. Her eyes have actual sparkles in them. I know my webcam's in the way, but her eyes have, like, legit fucking sparkles in them. That's adorable. That's cute. I like it. Huh?
Oh, it's wonderful.
Oh, I knew daisies would suit you best. Frank.
Freya?
Beat me to it. What do you say, Elise? Do you want to stay the night? Wow! We are forward on this one! Damn, Freya, she knows what she wants. She's like, stay the night with me, lady! Here's a flower crown! I suppose I could. Unless she's still talking about Friday. I think she might still be talking about Friday and not tonight. Damn, you're gonna spend the night and play Dress the Maypole? Yeah. Just, you know, typical lesbian things. It's alright if you don't want to, silly. That's not what I... You don't fancy me much, do you, Elise? Oh! Woo! We're... Skull. Hell of a thing to ask on a first date. Goddamn.
Freya.
All I want is to be good friends with you, despite everything. Ooh! Ow! Damn! I do too, you know. I wasn't trying to make you feel for me or anything of the sort. Wow!
For goodness sake.
That's not it, Freya. Yes, friends. One would say good company. Ah, yes, one would say good company. Ignore the fucking the bread and wine, but good company. Yeah, yeah. Oh, I didn't even say anything yet. Oh, but I truly didn't mean to.
For goodness sake.
You're always overcompensating. Makes you seem disingenuous.
Elise.
Oh. I'm glad we're friends, Freya. I truly am. Yet you keep trying to please me day in, day out. That's not what I meant to do, Elise. I wish you'd treat me more as a friend, Freya. Oh! Oh! Rather than someone you owe an apology to. Okay, saved. Saved. Saved! Whew!
Elise.
I'll be using that ointment you made me, alright? I never meant to overcompensate.
For goodness sake.
Yet you shower me with gifts every day of the week. That's her love language. She is really attracted to you. It is so clear, even from the fucking minute crumbs this game gives of Freya. It is so clear that Freya has like a huge crush on Elise and doesn't know how to handle those feelings, so she just gives because she's a gift giver. Gift giving is her love language. She just gives because she doesn't know what to do with those feelings. Oh boy. Damn, she wants to please you. She sure does. God damn. Well, the friend zone's strong with this one. It sure is. We're starting off. Damn, I am really interested to see how they fucking break down this friend zone wall. Holy. You don't do that to anyone else. What am I supposed to think?
I know.
That's because I care for you, Elise. Huh? There's a reason why you're the only one, silly. Wow. We didn't see Elise with this shade of red until, like, what was it, Thursday? Maybe even not until Friday did we see that happen? When we were doing that with Libby. Tor Skulls in chat for Tattling2 for subscribing with the tier 1 sub. Thank you so very much. Can we get some Tor Skulls in chat for Tattling2? Also for deciding not to deal with ads. Not today. Tor Skulls in chat for Tattling2. Skull! Thank you very much for subbing. circle. Excuse me. Anywho, it's getting quite late, isn't it? Elise is just flabbergasted. She has no fucking words. She's finally realized. She's like, oh no. This country bumpkin has a crush on me. Oh no. It's just like, how do I handle these feelings? Yeah, as I said, slow burn with Leb. Speed run with Freya. God damn. Is everything alright, Elise? You're red as a beet. I'm just leaving. Why, it is getting quite late.
Shush it, you.
What are you laughing at?
See you later, Elise.
See you around town, actually, is the word. Whatever.
For goodness sake.
Ah. Oh, the colors are different, too. Oh, that's nice. That makes sense. Leb's was blue. I bet you Rosemarie's are purple. It just makes sense. There's Freya again. You know what? Let's talk to Freya again. I'm curious. What type of dialogue do we have now if she's like basically told her like the reason I do that to you is obvious, and she's like oh, and she's like, you know, clued in. Let's see what happens. Elise, I thought you'd be in town. Oh, I just stopped to pay Mrs. Gretel a visit. She's been wanting to teach me this recipe, but I can't seem to find the time. A recipe for what? Oh, I'm so glad you asked, Elise. You see, Papa's a big fan of her honey milk bread, but Mr. Gustav? He's got the biggest sweet tooth, you know. That's a little unexpected. You know what? Yeah, a little bit. I've been meaning to learn the recipe is all. Why not get it from Mrs. Gretel's? It's a little embarrassing, but Papa, well, he's always said that, you don't have to tell me, Freya. He says he likes my cooking better because it's, made with love. ... Oh, I know, Elise. He's so embarrassing. That's the whole conversation. Cool. Damn. Moving on. Man looks like a bear. Of course, he has a sweet tooth. So, fair enough. Alright, my Elise, look at those shoes. Red truly does look best on you, Elise. Why, thank you. Throw your own shit, Lev. I'm busy with the green one this time. Indeed. Oh, you have to wear them to the festival, Elise. Now is the time to find yourself a proper suitor, Elise. Oh yeah, we have done this one before, where they have that awkward conversation of like these two are like, I want men, and then Freya and Elise are like, men are great. Hello, fashionably late. Sup? Hello, Psycho Vampire. You've missed one date. We had one date with Freya. And now we're about to go on our second date. Well, we're not about to go on our second. We're about to set up the second date. And we're just fucking fast-forwarding through everything. Oh, that's precisely what we're chatting about with Freya. Oh, yes. Aren't I a little too young to be looking for a husband? Why, the sooner the better, I'd say. That's not exactly what I'd like to be doing with my time, if I'm honest. I used to feel the same way until I met Finn. You'll see. I'd say Freya's got a good chance of meeting her future husband soon. Yep, she sure does. Oh, Mrs. Prunhill, I wouldn't say I'm... You're quite the catch, isn't she, Dorothea? Oh, Freya is the catch. In truth, I do feel the same as Elise. My inner interests lie elsewhere, you see. Oh, you don't mean... Sewing! And I have my hands full with the festival, too. This really isn't the time. Well, that reminds me, would you come and meet me by the well today at dusk, Elise? Yeah, I suppose. Girls these days, huh? You two will come around, I'm certain. Uh-huh. Sure. We'll come around to each other is what I mean.
Oh, it's wonderful.
Her eyes are actually sparkling. This time frame this supposedly takes in, these girls should all have children by now. You're fucking right. Gross. Look, I don't know if the devs were expecting an adult-aged man to be playing this or not. Well, too damn bad. I learned about this game from a man who is older than me who played it, so... Oh well. Oh, at least they're wonderful. They suit me rather well, don't they? What the fuck are we talking about? Her shoes? We must be talking about her shoes. Your legs are so long. It's like you were made for those shoes. We are talking about her shoes. Also, I think Freya's focusing on her legs more than her shoes. Just saying. I could be wrong. I was just saying. Or the shoes are made for you, maybe. You're exaggerating, Freya. Nothing of the sort, Elise. You're so elegant. Huh? I always thought you were so graceful, even when we were younger. I'm telling you, Freya's had a crush on Elise forever, and Elise is just now cluing into it. And Freya just gives, because she doesn't know what to do with it.
Freya?
I'm more of a farmland lass, you see? Made to chop wood and draw water from the well?
You know,
I wouldn't put it like that, Freya. You're different, Elise. You're so confident and poised. Not one of those folks that ever agree with you, Freya. You always know when to stand your ground and what to say. Which is what gets me in trouble to begin with. Gustav, she won't shut up about you, Elise! I can't help but admire the way you carry yourself, Elise.
Freya.
You're truly smitten with me is the words I would use. How I wish I was as brave as you are. Huh? I could never talk back to Mrs. Wildma, or to anyone else for that matter. Little do you know, you'll eventually talk back to the entire town at a church gathering. One of the only times you'll have proper dialogue and, you know, screen time if we're not dating you. You are a little too forgiving, that's true. That's why they keep praising me left and right. That's why they keep praising me left and right, I suppose. Spoilers? I already said at the start of the stream, I was like, this game's gonna be spoiled to all hell, because we've already played it. If you care about spoilers, go watch my VODs. So, I can see it as Leb and Freya are childhood friends who have a history with. Some people might pick Rose because she doesn't know Elise or the town or anything, so she appears like a fresh start, perhaps? Yeah. But Rose is a weenie. What's keeping you from speaking your mind, Freya? Oh, I'm too much of a chicken for that, Elise. I don't know what the right option is here. You'll never change, huh? Or are you out of your mind? Fuck it! Elise is bold! Let's be what Freya thinks we are! Bold, such filled with daring and poise! Are you out of your mind?
This is ridiculous!
You lost your wits! And it's only Monday! Huh? Who's to tell you what you can or cannot do? It's not as though I could simply start. Only it truly is that simple, Freya.
Elise.
You're so capable and gifted. I know how much you love this town, but even you have to admit all it does is hold folks back. I know, Elise, yet I can't seem to get to the bottom of it. Kieferberg is my home, after all. It's not as though you can't build a home someplace else, Freya.
I know.
This is where my father is, where you are. It's where my memories of my mother are, too. Oh. Uh-oh.
Freya.
I've thought about Primmeldorf, or even going beyond that, but I must say I'm glad to be here in this moment, right where I am,
Elise.
with you, in Kieferberg. Aren't you, Elise? You do make it more bearable, I suppose. Kieferberg wouldn't be the same to me without you, if I'm honest. Jesus Christ, she's so smitten with us. Holy.
Freya.
You're truly capable and gifted. I heard you the first time, Elise.
Freya.
Why, you? Say, I'll be home all afternoon tomorrow. I'll be there. For goodness sake. 2 of 6. Alright, so far, we have many more dates to go and more interactions to go, but I will say so far, I like Freya, but I don't like her more than Lebkuchen. Now, to be clear, we've had 6 dates with Lebkuchen and we spent the entire week with her, so we have a lot of stuff with Lebkuchen. But I see where this is going with Freya, and I don't know if I'm going to like it more than Lebkuchen. I might, but we'll see. Oh.
Elise!
That's adorable. She just fucking... like, fucking... Elise, there you are. Loitering about home, are you, Freya? Nothing of the sort. In fact, I've been rather busy. You did say you'd be at home all afternoon. I was gonna get a head start on the festival preparations, but... I couldn't bear seeing all of Kieferberg on edge like this. More than on edge, Freya. The townsfolk are rabid.
Oh, Elise!
The way she said that, my heart just fucking... just, like, turned into a fucking popsicle puddle. All this witch nonsense is only making things worse, too. That's why we ought to bring some cheer ourselves, Elise. For these folks? Nah, Freya really likes these people. I'm not gonna say that. Well, let's go with cheer, you say?
For goodness sake.
You know better than to waste your cheer on these folks, Freya. That might as well have been the same thing! That might as well have been the same fucking answer! Whatever.
I know, but...
Don't say that, Elise. Look. I've been baking pies for everyone all afternoon. Everyone?! You've been making pies for everyone?! Holy shit, woman! Oh, Jesus Christ! Yeah, I had same reaction, Elise. God damn! Yeah, I do see there's an item up there. I'll have to wait. I'm busy. That's so many. I haven't gotten carried away. I may have gotten carried away a little. A little, you say? It was a good excuse to try out my mother's recipes. Your mother's recipes? Are you gonna fucking repeat her last sentence every single time, Elise? Goddamn. Yes, she used to keep a lot of journals.
Oh, it's wonderful!
For sewing and baking, for making ointments, and anything you can think of.
I see.
So that's how you know how to do all of that. After all, I was too young to learn from her in person.
Freya.
Does she have a dead mom? Oh, you missed that earlier. Yeah, she brought that up on the second date. She brought that up on the second date. You must have missed that. Yeah, she brought that up and I went, oh. Oh, I see. So.
Oh, right.
Before I forget. Great pie, was it? Huh? Is getting nuggies or cleaning? Well, yeah. How dare you? Fucking feed yourself and clean your house instead of listen to every word of my stream. Naughty, naughty. I mean, just look at it. Just look. Would you just look at that? What? Will you just look at that? Just look at that. God. Oh. 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 That's adorable. Oh, the fucking little boop and everything. Oh. Oh. Ooh. It's a good day to like women. It's a real good day to like women. Your favorite, silly. It was great pie, wasn't it?
Now that you mention it.
I suppose. Make sure you share it with Rosemarie, alright? No. Absolutely not. You made me this pie. I will consume it all. Rosemary can't have shit. She can make her own fucking food. You baked me an entire pie, Freya? She did say she was baking pies for the entire fucking town. Like a fucking maniac. I'm doing it for all of Kieferberg. I couldn't forget about you, could I?
I know.
I remember what you said about me showering you with gifts, but you're truly trying to show you how I feel, Elise. Freya is really good at making Elise do this. Holy. Freya is constantly putting Elise on her fucking heels. Oh goodness, you're red as a beet.
Shush it, you.
Whose fault is that, you?
Oh,
I didn't even say anything that bad, silly. One more word and I'll tell Molly about these pies. Oh damn. How fucking dare you? What a wow. Don't do that. Don't do that. Elise.
For goodness sake.
I truly did listen to what you said to me on Sunday, Elise. And everything I've said and done since then, I've meant it, so... I'm well aware, Freya.
Oh, right.
Say, I'll be lending Mrs. Willem a hand by the inn tomorrow at dusk. Alright, I'll be there.
Oh, Elise.
You could be a little more genuine, Elise.
For goodness sake.
You could be a little less cheeky, Freya. No, please be as cheeky as possible. Show me all the cheeks. Fucking just... Oh, that was the wrong button. But we're leaving it. It's fitting. Whatever. Moving on. Oh, but it's so much fun getting you all flustered, Elise.
Freya.
Why you? I'm really glad I'm doing this route. I'm really liking Freya. I know a different pie. God damn! Wow! Go to horny jail. She's definitely gonna say I love you before the final date. I don't think so. It would fully make sense if she did, but I don't think she actually will. Enjoying yourself, are you?
Elise.
I'm so glad you're here. I was losing my wits.
Now that you mention
Mrs. Wilma's been giving you a hard time, I wager. I don't want to be mean, but she can be a little pushy. Ill-bred and ungrateful, that's what she is. Ooh, damn. Okay.
Oh, Elise.
All of Kieferberg would agree with me, and you know it. Sit down. Let's stop talking about Miss Wilma for a moment. You put up with too much of these folks' nonsense, Freya. It's cute. It's not as cute as booping her on the nose with the fucking pie, but it's cute. I don't have much of a choice the way I see it. Yes, you do, Freya. Folks have always praised me left and right, Elise. I can't help but feel I ought to live up to their expectations. You don't have to live up to anything, you know that.
I know.
You would understand, Elise. Huh? Daisies truly do suit you best, don't they?
For goodness
You
sake.
keep avoiding the subject, Freya. Not on purpose. It very much is, Freya. You know it, I know it.
I know.
I've always been ashamed of what I did, Elise. What did you do, Freya? What did you do, Freya? It's all right, Freya. It's in the past. Oh, the overgiving part. The overgiving part. That's what she's ashamed of. Okay, we're good. It's all right, Freya. It's in the past. Folks keep pitting us against each other when we were children, and I Oh, Elise, I ought to confess. Eh? Elise is like, oh no, this better not be the confession I think it is. Oh no! The eggs you picked for Miss Bertha that day? I broke them. I broke them on purpose. Freya! I made a mess of her laundry that day, and I was so afraid I had her give you an earful instead so she'd forget about me. Wow! Wow!
For goodness sake. I'm sorry.
Elise, I did so many bad things back then. Blaming you for my blunders, getting you in trouble at every chance. Telling the townsfolk you weren't capable so they'd ask for me, and Jesus Christ, damn.
I see.
I said it's alright, Freya. I didn't understand how I felt back then either, so
For goodness sake.
I don't hold any of that against you. Maybe you should at least, because Jesus Christ. Then, when you said I was overcompensating,
You know,
I understand, Freya. I know you feel now. I know how you feel now, alright?
Elise.
Things are different now, aren't they? We've been spending more time together, being honest with each other.
Elise.
I like being... I like being your friend, Freya. Let's put it all behind, and even the music changed to a more fucking upbeaty, bouncy music. Ugh. God damn! There's even a fucking bone snapping in the bottom right. Oh, that's hilarious. That's so good. That's so fucking great. Oh, Elise.
Oh, it's wonderful.
I love spending time with you, too. I've always wanted to get close to you. Whoa. To pump the brakes, Freya. Whoa. Freya, I can't breathe. Now that we're truly friends, I'm truly so... Oh, I'm so happy. Freya! I have to have said all this a lot sooner. Oh, fucking Wilma. Freya, dearie, how are the wreaths coming along? Oh, it's Mrs. Wilma. How are you so strong? Because this woman does nothing but chop wood all day in, day out. Gustav probably doesn't even chop wood. He just lets Freya do all the shit.
Oh, right.
Before I go, Elise, I'll be home all afternoon tomorrow. I'll be there. Freya! I'm coming, Mrs. Wilma. For goodness sake. I think I'd better sit down a moment. What was that, 4 heart pieces? Might only be 3. I think it's 4. We'll see. She'll be there because she fears for her life now. Yeah, no kidding. Alright. And... Freya!
Freya.
Spooky Freya. The woodland, this grove, it's aching. Freya? Your flesh, your blood, your love. All that's rightfully mine. My progeny. I know it's not Freya talking, but whatever.
What?
This is not... Freya. I can give you all that you desire. Oh, sounds like Freya. People pleaser. Sounds like Freya. What? My beloved daughter. Never mind, it's not Freya.
What is the Lord's name?
This lass, Freya. Is she the one your heart desires? What are you? They're coming. We will meet again. Oh, yep, that was like, hold on, what, that said something about like, I feel like it was something I'm supposed to do, but oh well, can't do it now. Uh-oh. It's Thursday. Oh, this better not have fucked things. You have to follow the thread about getting the key earlier in the day, and you can only do this by talking to the men in the farm area by the windmill, and then talk to the guards. If you haven't done it by the afternoon, you're locked out and have to restart the day. You cannot continue otherwise. We're done. We're fucked. We'd have to stream another 3 hours just to get to this point again. All right, well, that's the end of our little Goody Two Shoes playthrough. Oh well. That's okay. We'll watch a video for the rest of it. It's fine. It's not quite the same, but it's okay. It is what it is. I'm a React streamer now, chat. Hell yeah. My React content begins. Alright, here we go. Alright, so now this is the date we didn't get.
Elise!
There you are.
Freya.
You don't have to be so excited each time, Freya. I can't help it. Come in now. That's something I'd like to show you. I've only ever been here once before, I think. Oh, I know it's rather childish. Huh? What is? All these curtains and whatnot. It's like a child's room, I know. You made those yourself, didn't you, Freya?
Of course.
I did. I don't see what's wrong with them. Mrs. Marlene always says I'd best focus on garments is all. I'd say she's right, anywho. I do too much embroidering, don't I?
For goodness
You make all your dresses, Freya. It's time I make them a little less colorful, isn't it? No! This is how, because it's gonna auto fast forward. No! It's not time! Make them more colorful! I want them brighter! I want them bolder! I want them extremely colorful! Yes, totally normal stream. Totally normal. Ignore all that shit. Mr. Gustav's overalls, too. I remember he made a great deal out of those. We both know she's right, Elise. No we don't! No we don't! You seem to think so. That's for certain. She's a proper seamstress, Elise. She knows what she's talking.
For goodness
So are you, Freya! Why do you think I have a bunch of grapes on my apron? That's adorable. Freya did that for Elise? Oh, that's adorable. That's amazing. That's nice. Aren't grapes your favorite?
For goodness sake!
Freya, it's because of you! Oh, hey, look, Freya also gets a giant red... Oh, hold on. Nope. I'm gonna go back a little bit. I want to see that red face with her eyes open. There we go. That's the look I wanted. Adorable. I begged Granny Hall to embroider them for me. Oh. Just so you weren't the only lass in town with a dainty apron. Oh. That's adorable.
Shit, you.
Oh, laugh all you want, you.
Oh, right.
Let me show you what I've been working on then. What do you think, Elise? That's cute. That's very cute. Well done, Freya. I thought I'd finally put this silky ribbon to good use. Oh, it's rather dainty. You like it, then? I do like it. You even added some big frills on the straps. Oh, I'm so glad you like it, Elise. That said, isn't it rather small for you, Freya? It's not for her. It's not for her. It's for you, Elise. It's for you. I thought you liked them longer and wider around the waist. This one's for you, silly. Obviously. Girl's dumb. Summer's on its way, isn't it? You need something more cheery. I would say, for goodness sake, please do the same thing. Poggers. There you go, making things for me again, Freya. I can stop if you'd like me to, Elise, but this is simply how I... It's her love language! I've been saying this whole time! It's her love language! You can't tell her to stop doing the thing that she does most! It's just how she communicates, it's what she does! I don't have anything to give back to you, is all. Oh, but you do! Give me a smooch. Oh, I'm skipping around the video because I did that. Fuck. Okay, we're good. They're just friends. They're just really good friends. We all have the canon ending, so am I wrong? To be fair, the canon ending is not entirely Elise's fault because Rosemarie is also like, this is my destiny, Rosemarie. This is my destiny. Wow, this is my destiny, Elise. Don't stop this. Let this happen. And Rosemarie just lets herself get consumed and die because she thinks it's her fucking destiny. So it's not entirely Elise's fault because Rosemarie is just as dumb. The canon ending is two dumb bimbos walking into Satan's mouth like, this is what must be done. This is my destiny. Let's do this. And even if it doesn't work out that way, the other endings for Rosemarie is like, okay, so hold on. There's three endings for Rosemarie. There's the canon ending where Rosemarie gets sacrificed to Ozzy. There's the good ending where Rosemarie and Elise just turn around and leave, like, you know, the other two good endings. And then there's the ending where Rosemarie and Elise just become one and hug each other within a tree. Because reasons. But anyways... I don't have anything to give back to you is all. I read that part. Sorry. My apologies. Oh, but you do. A smooch. A kiss. Mwah. Huh? Won't you dance with me on Saturday, Elise? Fine. I guess I could do that too. There's a shade of pink. There you are. Bright red again. You're shameless, Freya. Shameless? You do it on purpose. All these gifts and the things you say. Of course it's on purpose, silly. Let me do these things for you. This is how I express my... What's the word, Freya? What's the word, Freya? Also, we lost Ashy. Ashy went to bed. Ashy said, oh, game's borked. Fuck it. I'm done watching. No, I'm here? Oh, okay. You just haven't been saying shit. So I figured you were like, oh, I'm gone. I'm out. The L word, Freya. Do it. I know! Don't shush! For goodness sake. You're so bad at this, Elise. I'll dance with you all you want on Saturday. Alright, Elise. I'll be looking forward to it. Okay, now that Freya is not so much just like, okay, hold on. I know there's no music. Hold on, let me turn on some music a little bit just to make this a bit easier. So, I really enjoyed Lebukin's route, like a lot. However, I was uncertain about Freya after the first two dates. I liked her, but there were certain parts about it that I was like, I was iffy on. Because Freya just felt way too reserved and just kind of like, oh, I like you. Here's a thing I made you. You don't have to say thank you or anything. I'm going to make you nothing. It's just like, I was like, okay, I like it, but it's just too reserved for me. And it was like, I liked the banter with Elise and Lebkuchen a lot more because it just felt fun and exciting. And Freya didn't really have that. But now that Freya has like really come out of her shell, now there's so much more banter. There's so much more. It's like, yeah, I do it on purpose. Of fucking course I do it on purpose. I love seeing you beat red. Here's an apron, by the way. No, it's not for me. It's for you. Yeah, that's right. That's what I thought. Here you go. Here's more stuff. And it's like, oh, okay. Now that Freya has like come out of her shell entirely and is like, fuck it. I don't need to reserve shit anymore. You know I like you. I know I like you. Pretty sure you like me too, because you keep coming back. So fuck it. I'm going to do what I want. And we still have one more date to get to. But it is a pretty close tie for who I think is best girl. We'll see. It's so sad that she seemed like such an afterthought outside of her route. Right? Unbelievable! Anyways, keep moving on.
For goodness sake.
Good grief.
Oh, Elise.
Move along now, before you melt into a puddle.
Freya.
Cute. Alright, and then last date. Oh, it's up here. Okay, interesting.
Elise.
I thought you wouldn't come about after all.
Freya. You know...
About earlier, I don't have a proper explanation, but...
I know.
No, Elise.
But...
It's alright. What happened earlier? I think we missed something. They weren't really listening, were they? Oh, the town which... Yeah, okay, never mind, I got it. Still, Freya, had it not been for you, I don't think... Right, this is after Freya, like, screamed at everybody in the church. Like, what do you mean? What are we doing here? Yeah.
Oh, right.
More importantly, Elise... Huh? That's enough brooding over nonsense, wouldn't you say? Why don't you lend me a hand with these grapes? I suppose. I've been thinking about yesterday, you see? About how much I enjoy making things and... I could try making a living out of it, couldn't I? Maybe someplace else? Like Brimbledorf?
Now that you mention...
If there's anyone who could do it, Freya, it'd be you.
Oh, right.
That's adorable. That's cute. Then how about a jeweler? A jeweler?
Oh, it's wonderful.
Wouldn't these grapes make the most charming earrings? They're a little bulky, but sure.
Freya.
It'd be so much fun. I'd make earrings and necklaces all day. Oh, and brooches, just like yours, too.
You know...
You've thought about going to Primbledorf, then? This is just a silly idea of mine, Elise. There's still so much to think about before I truly commit. What option would I take? You'll waste all your potential, Freya. You're hopeless, aren't you? Ooh. I think I would pick you'll waste all your potential. Let's go. If you keep thinking like that anyhow, you need to be more confident.
Elise, you know...
I understand it's not easy for you, but...
I know.
No, I know. It truly is in my hands, Elise. I meant it when I said you were gifted, Freya. You could be a jeweler, or a seamstress, or anything you want to be.
Oh, Elise.
I'm glad to see you've given it some proper thought. I truly am. You've been encouraging me so much, I suppose I... Look, Freya! Up there! Let me get those grapes for you. They're so big. Oh, please be careful. That barrel's too old for that. We're gonna get a fucking smash cut artwork of Elise tumbling over head over heels. Elise? That's not what I thought was gonna happen. But I'm so much more happy for it. I'm all the more happier for it. Are you alright, Elise? You could have gotten hurt? For goodness sake.
Freya?
You haven't been eating enough, have you? No. She's been eating just fine, Freya. You're just freakishly strong. You are a fucking strength 17 woman because reasons. Yes, at least where's the pants relationship in the future? Sure. Sure.
For goodness sake.
Why, I certainly have. Put me down. You're light as a feather, Elise. You can deadlift 300 like it's nobody's business, Freya. Come on now. I could carry you about town like this all day. Please do.
Freya?
Put me down. For goodness sake. You might even be stronger than Mr. Gustav. She probably is. Say, Elise, if I do leave Kieferberg for Primeldorf and try my luck as a seamstress or whatever else,
I did it!
you have all of my support, Freya. She wants more than just your support, woman.
Please.
Oh, Elise, come here. Huh? Huh? Come. Oh, what? What?
For goodness sake.
Not this again. My back still hurts, Freya.
Elise.
Wait. Alright, and then we have this part, finally. Make the most of today, aren't you?
Elise.
But just friends. Yeah, you're right. Just friends. You've been dancing around the maypole all day, Freya. Aren't you tired?
Oh, right.
More importantly, Elise, don't you dance with me? You did promise! You did promise! I was hoping we could... Oh, but you have to dance with Rosa Maria at least. No, we don't. Not at all. We ought to make the most of the festival while she's here, Elise. You're truly... Is everything alright, Elise? You haven't changed one bit, Freya. Even after yesterday, you're still... rather glad to be here in Kieferberg, that's it, isn't it? I'm sorry, I shouldn't be talking about this today. All that happened yesterday made me realize Kieferberg won't be around forever, Elise. Or that I won't be in Kieferberg forever, rather. Speaking of which, Freya... Oh, let's please stop talking about such things. It's the day of the festival. I want to make the most of it with you.
For goodness sake.
That's not it, Freya. Come now, let's dance, Elise.
Now that
Won't you come with me
mention
up to the viewpoint, Freya? Dance with her first, goddammit! The viewpoint? There's something I'd like to tell you, is all.
it. Wait.
Oh, but we haven't danced together yet. Correct! Dance!
Freya.
We can always dance later, can't we? Fine. I'm gonna move along then, before it gets too late. Let's go! I must dance with you after all, or you'll lose your mind. Elise?
That was tiring.
Oh, I've had it. I would have carried you had I known you were tired, Elise.
For goodness sake.
Haven't you had enough of this week? Do you truly want me to answer that? For goodness sake. It's still a wonderful festival, isn't it, Elise? Even if it's a little quieter this year.
Now that you
It used to be a great deal livelier, that's for certain. Oh, I wonder what Primbledorf's festivals are like. They're not as good as Kieferberg's. I'm certain they're much bigger and more colorful than ours. Okay, never mind. Fuck me, I guess. You should go and see it for yourself, Freya.
Oh, Elise.
Don't you mean we, Elise? I agree! I suppose. You see, Elise, you've truly encouraged me a great deal this past week. I did mean all I said, Freya. You help me understand my own feelings better, Elise. God, she looks so happy. God, she looks adorable. Oh, no. As much as I love Kieferberg, I want more for myself.
I see.
Me too, Freya. I feel the same about Kieferberg, but also, I have something. Oh? You've always made it clear you want to leave, silly. You're always so certain about what you want, Elise. I feel like I can do anything when I'm with you.
Shush it, you.
Don't be silly, Freya. You can do anything without me. I do mean it, Elise. I can't picture my future without you. Oh.
Freya.
If you truly believe I can become a seamstress in Primbledorf, then I do too. I could become a princess in that castle even, as long as I'm with you. Nope. No, 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 no. You don't want that. You don't want that. Nope. You don't want that. For goodness sake. You're so embarrassing.
I know.
I know I can do all these things without you, Elise. To she's about to perish. Only in one ending. You back that shit up. Trish crapped out on my computer. Damn. Ruined. Time to go back to the TV. As really good friends. Yet you give it so much more meaning. I truly... Oh, okay. Listen, bye gaming. I don't know what the right answer is here. I don't. I would not say either one of those. But I guess the best option is you're going too fast. I would not tell her outright stop. Maybe you're going too fast. We'll see what Bye Gaming chooses. Oh, let's go. Bye Gaming makes the right choice again. Before you carry on, there's something all that jealousy I felt for you turned into something else, and it took me this long to realize that Elise sat down. Interesting. In Leb's route, she was so for it, and in Freya's route, she's been so hesitant. Yeah. It really is a full role reversal. Like, Elise is the one like on Leb the whole time, and Leb's just kind of like passively taking and everything, and this one is complete 180. What do you mean, turned into something else, Freya? Oh. Is that a kiss? Does that count as a... Is that a kiss? Zoom! Enhance! Zoom! Zoom! Enhance! Zoom! I'm calling it a kiss. I'm calling it a kiss. Fuck it. I'm calling that a kiss. We didn't even get a kiss in Leb's route. We got fucking holding pinkies, but in Freya's route, we get a kiss. I'm calling it a kiss. Fuck you. It's a kiss. It's a kiss. It's a kiss. It's a kiss! I'm calling it a kiss!
I love you, Elise.
Woo! I truly do. This past week has been a dream come true.
Freya.
You.
I know.
And this is all very sudden, but... Won't you come to Primbledorf with me, Elise? To Primbledorf, you say? Even beyond that, I want to see how far we can go together.
Shush it, you.
You're truly so... I've talked to Papa about it already, too. Oh, great. Huh? What? He knows! Gustav knows! Gustav is known before you even knew. Let's be real honest with each other here. Gustav knew before you knew, Elise, and Gustav knew before Freya knew. Come on! That we've been flirting about town? Of course! Oh, I'm as good as dead!
Oh, Elise.
Don't be silly.
Oh, it's wonderful.
He's part of it too. He said I ought to follow my heart while I can. What do you mean, Elise? He's likely known for years. Exactly. Like I said, Gustav knew before Elise and before Freya even knew. He knew they were a thing before they even knew there was even a chance of them being a thing.
For goodness sake.
You can give me an answer when you're ready, Elise. You should talk to Freya, Elise. Before I say anything else, Freya, won't you come with me? There's something I'd like to show you. Of course. Come then. It's not far. He's been wingman numero uno. Yeah, no kidding. Can't go through with this. Is everything alright, Elise? Let's go home, Freya. Oh, already? I thought there was something you wanted to show me. No, it's alright. It's getting late, too. And we still have to dance around the maypole.
Oh, right.
That's true. We don't want folks to start cleaning up before we got the chance.
Freya.
Hmm?
You know,
You see... I love you, too. Do it. Do it, 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 do it.
Oh, Elise.
I said it's just fine. You can do it, too.
Shush it, you.
Oh, for goodness sake, you're not making it any easier.
Freya.
I love you, Freya.
Oh, it's wonderful.
It shows. Oh! Okay. Ooh.
For goodness sake.
Why, you? Let's go then. Back to Kieferberg? Wherever you want to go, Freya. Oh my god, look at that artwork of him. What a fucking dude. Wow. Freya looks so happy. In all the artwork, like after with like Elise and Lebkuchen's ending, wow. Fucking DJ skips a lot. Lebkuchen always looks so reserved and shy and quiet. Like she's all kind of like hunched over and like kind of smiling. But Elise is the one that's all like, yeah, let's do it. Let's go. Again, complete opposite. It's like Freya's all like, yeah, let's go. And Elise is the more reserved one. It didn't take us long to leave town after the festival. Everyone saw us off with tears in their eyes, as if we'd be leaving for good. See you, Elise. See you, Freya. Don't forget to come visit!
Papa.
Please don't cry, Papa. I'll come visit as often as I can. Will you write too? Of course, Papa. You make me cry if you keep that up. Mr. Gustav still writes us every week without fail. Oh my god. Elise is a bit less rambunctious in Freya's route, it seems. Because Freya is so rambunctious. Freya takes that rambunctiousness. Once we arrived in Primbledorf, we found ourselves a cramped townhouse. It was riddled with cobwebs, and we didn't have much of anything at first. We both worked as maids of all work, just like we'd done in Kieferberg.
Oh, it's wonderful.
I got a tip today, Elise. Someone needed help hemming some curtains.
I did it.
Put it in the jar, Freya. Oh, we'll have enough for the sign next week if we keep going like this. Never mind the sign. We need to get you a proper shop first. Ah, she's in the coveralls now. And yeah, there's the dresses and everything. Was that grapes? Was that Grape Jewel? I think that's the name of the town. Wow, the shop is Grape Jewel. To be fair, Elise and Lev have been close friends for years, and it doesn't seem like she was that close with Freya in the past. No. Freya was always close. Freya was watching from afar forever, but they were never really that close. But I guess also they weren't that close because, like, as Freya's pointing out now, Freya, like, sabotaged Elise's made of all work stuff just so Freya wouldn't get in trouble. It wasn't long until we found a small ground floor shop for rent. Should we move that one more to the right, Freya?
Oh, right.
I was thinking we could hang some on the wall over there, too. You done arranging all your threads and ribbons? Not yet. I have to dust the shelves first. You better hurry, Freya. We open in an hour. Oh, I know, Elise. I'm so nervous. You ready, Freya?
All right.
I'll go open the doors now, all right?
Oh, right.
Elise, wait. Would you lend me a hand for a moment? Yeah, we saw that artwork. Today's a big day, isn't it?
I know.
I'm so nervous I could cry, Elise. Come now, Freya. You'll do great, I'm sure of it.
Elise.
Say, Elise. You've been so supportive all this time. I want to do something for you too, Elise.
Now that
There's
you
nothing for you to
mention
do, Freya.
Oh,
What about your dream, Elise? Everything we've done has been for me, and I feel
shush it.
this is my dream, Freya. Running this shop won't make us wealthy, Elise. What about several shops? Huh?
For goodness.
You want to design clothes, Freya, not just work as a seamstress. Of course, but that's just a dream, Elise.
Is that so?
I'll prove it to you then. What? You'll be the best seamstress in Primbledorf, Freya.
I did it.
And once we've achieved that, we'll have shops everywhere.
Oh, Elise.
Don't be silly.
Shush it. You.
That's my dream, Freya. It's not silly. Your clothes will be worn across the entire country. You'll see.
I love you, Elise. Freya.
Look at you. That's all it takes to get you red as a beet.
For goodness sake.
Grape Jewel. Yep. I don't want to watch the bad ending, guys. I don't want to. Nope. I have no desire. We're not doing it. There's no reason. There's no need. I don't want to. You can't make me. Nope. You fuck off. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't. No. Listen, all these women in my chat, they're bullying me. I don't want to see the bad ending. I don't want to ruin it. I let them have a good ending. Please. Just let them be nice. Let them be happy. I just know Freya's is going to be the worst. Because Freya is so full of emotion. I know it's going to be the worst. Rosemarie wants this to happen. Lebkuin is just full of disappointment and screaming about how she trusted us. Freya's is just going to be just terror. Just sheer terror. And I don't want it. I don't want it. What did you do to her? Me? Let her go. My, I don't think you'd want that, lassie. Our contract is sealed, after all. Huh? Come now. You know what we're doing here, Elise. I told you to let her go, you. Let's get this out of the way, why don't we? Elise? These gifts, Elise. The testaments to your loyalty. The tender flesh. Your own mortal body. We can skip through this stuff. We know that, whatever. When you hold dearest to your heart, Elise. No, that can't be. Elise, help me! No. No, you can't do this. Get away from me. No. Stop. This isn't what I meant to do. Nobody told me about this. They're so noisy. Can't we get this over with? So noisy. So noisy. That's what I said, you lousy crow. Let us feast, Viral. Aziel. No, stop! I don't want to die, Elise. I want my papa. Help me, Elise. Freya. No, this isn't what I...
Help me, Elise!
Elise, please. Freya's the good company. This isn't what I meant to do. Not at all. Please. Please have mercy. I want my papa. Papa, please.
What is this?
Mr. Gustav, he doesn't know. I could still save her.
What is this?
I could still stop this. I could still... Papa! Papa, save me! Freya, she's crying. There's so much blood. If I don't stop this, Freya will. No, no!
Help me, Elise!
I don't want to die, I don't want to die! If I don't stop him, he will. I found myself going back to Kieferberg. I had to go there once more. To the viewpoint. That special place where I'd share so many memories with her. What I found was a grave for the both of us. To my beloved daughter, Freya. And to my beloved Elise, whom I loved as my own flesh and blood. May we all find closure. May they both be in a better place. Mr. Gustav. Oh, what have I done? He never knew. He had no idea. They both went into the wilderness for a walk and just disappeared. He has no fucking clue. They both walked into the wilderness and disappeared. He has no idea what happened to either one of them. She left him this morning. I guess he wasn't there. I don't think he was there or ever knew. Because otherwise, why would he make a grave for Elise? Oh, what have I done? If only I hadn't been so blind. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, Freya. I loved you. I truly did, and I still do. I still do, Freya. I hate that art. God, she looks so fucking terrified. I hate it so much. Treacherous Rose. Oh, I thought she was going to jump from the viewpoint. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's okay. I see. That's what you were doing. Like, not the viewpoint, because you thought she was just going to fucking leap off of it. Gotcha. Okay. All right. That is all the endings I wish to look up. Now, the important question, chat. Do I, now having seen all of Freya's dates compared to all of Lebkuchen's dates, like Lebkuchen or Freya more? Well, we can't decide that for you. No, I've already made my decision. I'm just drawing it out for the sake of suspense. Oh, please, you all know the endings of Freya won you over fully? You're fucking right, they did. I like Freya more than Leb. Here's the thing, and I said this at the end of the last stream we did of this game. I really like Lebkuchen. However, I was kind of forced to like Lebkuchen because the game kind of kept shoving Lebkuchen in my face more often, and it wouldn't let me try and date both of them. So I think if the game put more emphasis on Freya, here's the thing. If the game put more emphasis on Freya and Lebkuchen at the start, and you could at least try the both of them, here's the thing, chat. Hold on. I gotta pick different music because this music has vocals in it, and it's a bit hard to talk with vocal music as well. Sorry, chat. Huh? Hold on a second. Hold on a moment. Oh my god, stream's not over. I just found something amazing. So, chat, I have a special gift for you. Remember during the game when we got that little like backstory thing for Rosemarie? That dope ass song that went into different art styles. You all remember that? And we're all like, oh, maybe the other two characters will have one, and they didn't. Well, what if I told you they do? And it's official. So, I don't think I was here for it. Oh, okay. Well, don't worry. We'll play them again because the Rosemarie one is really good. We'll do it again. But, so, fun fact. Phoebe, the English and Japanese voice actor, because all the voice actors did all the English and voice acting, which is fucking great. But Phoebe did, in collaboration with Astral Shift, the dev team, released their own take on what Freya's character song would be if she had her own theater in Little Goody Two Shoes. This is official by the voice actor and the dev team that made the game. They released this outside of the game because they just couldn't put it in there. We have the one for Rosemarie, and then Phoebe and Astral Shift made one for Freya. But Shisa, the voice actress for Lebkuchen, I guess did not make one. So there is no character song for Lebkuchen, but we do have one for Freya. We're gonna watch Wild and Wandering again because Psycho missed it, but I'm sure you've seen it, Psycho. But we're gonna watch it again because it's a great song and it's a great animation, and then we'll watch Evergreen Bloom, which is technically it is official, but it's not in the game, but it is official. So this is in the game, and this is the only one in the game. adorable. Beautiful. All right, so that's Wild and Wandering Thistle, which is in, and then we end at the bonkening. So that's that. And now we have Evergreen Bloom, which is official, just not in the game. This was made afterwards. I'm very excited.
Sunlight so gentle and warm.
Oh, it's English.
Never fade, nourishing the world, bringing life to my garden. Lone rose adorned with a drop of dew day to day. Gazing on, I yearn to relieve all your burden. I can only help in ways I can. Share a smile and stay a while till the day comes to an end. Though they're small, these gestures of affection, I hope bring cheer to the bright blooming flowers in my life. And the rose that I long for.
Muffy, fuck off.
Take my hand and dance with me. Let's waltz among the emerald fields. Every leaf, every bud makes the place I call my home. One day the fickle wind may carry you so far away. Maybe I could follow you too. If I can bloom. Toil for an hour or two, tending the earth, giving life a chance, spreading love in my garden. One single rose out of reach blooms in the noon, petals burning bright on the rise on you. How I wish to live the way you do, brave and strong all day long as you walk the path you choose. Though they're small, these gestures of affection
like Freya more than Leb. I like Freya more than Leb. At the end of the day, I like Freya more than I like Lebkuchen. And I'm very disappointed. My first main playthrough was not with Freya. But, to be fair, the game kind of props up Lebkuchen way more than Freya at the beginning. And then once you do like 2 dates with the girl, it just auto starts populating your next dates with the same girl. So once you start 2, it kind of just keeps going that way. So it props up Lebkuchen more than Freya. So I felt compelled to go with Lebkuchen more than Freya just because the game was doing more with her. And then after 2 dates, it just auto-populates all your dates now are going to be with Lebkuchen. Which, to be fair, I think I still would have done anyways, even if the game gave a little bit more, like, prominence to Freya at the beginning. Because early Freya, I'm not a huge fan of. I like her more than Rosemarie, but the shy kind of like, oh, here's something for you. Like, you don't have to say thank you or anything. It's like, I just wanted to do something for you. It's like, oh, okay, listen, that's annoying. I'm not a fan of that. I get why she's like that, but I was like, it's not the type of thing that are like, this doesn't make me want to date you. This makes me want to kind of like talk to you and be like, listen, stop. This is annoying. There's too much. Which at least, to be fair, does do that. She does do that. But after like the 3rd date with Freya, it just completely switches. Once Freya goes, you know what? Fine. I'm not going to be, like, weird about this or anything. I'm going to give you stuff because I like seeing you turn red. And I'm going to keep fucking doing it. And I'm going to point out when it is because it's funny. Like, you get so red. It's so easy to fucking tease you. Haha. You know I'm going to say it. And once that happens to Freya and that switch happens, she blows Lebkuchen out of the water. She's so fun. She's so fun. Also, Freya's the best because they smooch. Also correct. Not only do they smooch, Freya kisses Elise. Elise isn't even the one to do it. Freya's like, you know what? I'm going to fucking kiss you now. Here I come. It's like, oh. And even like when Freya tells Elise, I love you. And then when Elise is about to do it, Freya's like, yeah, you can do it. Come on, tell me. It's like, oh, that's like that kind of stuff is like, all right, Freya, best girl. Absolutely. But the problem is, like, you don't see all the best parts of Freya until, like, the 3rd date onwards. And at that point, you'd have to have really gone out of your way to find Freya and keep dating her. Because the game won't do it. And I guess that's the reward, though. Like, by picking the girl that's, like, the most reserved from the game, you get the best one. But the amount of times that's going to happen, though, is so rare. So, yeah, I'm going to give you stuff and you get no choice in the matter. Sit down, shut the fuck up, and smile. Maybe even turn beet red a little bit. And if you're a good girl, I'm going to kiss you. Like, oh, yeah. So, absolutely, in order of, like, girl tier list, it's Freya, Lebkuchen, not far behind, and then Rosemarie is, like, kind of in this void of 3rd place. Because, in truth, I never dated Rosemarie. I've gone on 0 dates with her. I have no desire to. She's... Like, I'm sure Rosemarie is great in her own way. Just the personality is not something I jive with. And that's fine. And you know what? I'm sure if I went on all of the dates or I watched all the dates, my opinion would change. I'm sure it would. I'd be like, you know what? Rosemarie's probably great. Rosemary's probably a great little girl to go on dates with and, you know, have a relationship with. And I'm sure she is. However, there's Lebkuchen and there's Freya. So, sorry, Rosemarie, you get fucking shafted. I don't make the rules. It just is what it is. So... But, chat, that is going to be, actually this time, the last Little Goody Two Shoes stream. We are done with this game. We are moving on from it. After everything, the rating for the game has not changed. It is still a 7.8. I still have my highs with it, and I still have my lows with it, and it still is a 7.8 from me. Love the game. Fantastic soundtrack. Fantastic animation. The story is decent. There's a couple missing plot threads and loose ends that kind of, and a bunch of game mechanics that I'm also kind of, some of them I'm like, like the sandy things, and some of them I'm like, oh, like skipping chat and some boss fights and shit. Oh, hold on. Okay, one last thing. I want to see what Freya looks like in that boss fight. And Freya looks like that. Holy shit. I think Freya is scarier looking than Lebkuchen. Like, Lebkuchen looks evil, but the Freya version looks deranged. The Freya version looks unhinged. Lebkuchen is lawful evil. This is chaotic evil. This is just deranged looking. In terms of spookiness, I would still go Freya, Lebkuchen, Rosemarie. All right, chat. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the stream, tell your friends. If you didn't, you tell me. And I'll see you guys all again next time, all right? Have a good night, everybody. Skål!